Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Adidas AE2. So retail price is 130 US dollars. Not too bad, about mid-tier pricing. We've waited a long time for this though. It's been almost 2 years since the AE1 first came out. Okay, regardless of our individual experience, the AE1 has been a success. In terms of popularity, I think that's a pretty objective statement. I really like the mid-top and thought the lows were a terrible downgrade. Doesn't matter, some people are okay with both. Either way, Anthony Edwards and the Adidas team had a lot on their plate. Design language, heel slippage, child support, lowering the weight of the shoe, keeping up the hype. Anyways, let's get right into it. As to how the AE2 performs, cushion is about average. They're continuing what I call the no midsole approach. Because of that, you don't get a super soft or plush feeling. It's more of a subtle bounce that gets the job done. Nothing crazy. The amount of bounce back in the heel should be sufficient. Just don't expect a delicious compression while you press down on it. I think this is still full length light boost, or is it jet boost? One or the other. Adidas once again wrote boost and light strike in their own specifications. Confusing, but most importantly, for reference, this cushion feels better than the AE1 low, a little bit worse than the AE1 mid, based on my personal experience. Now here's a key change or upgrade they made. The AE2 lost a lot of weight. My size 10 pair is about 440 grams. The low top AE1 comes to almost a whopping 500 grams in the same size. So they went from being one of the heaviest basketball shoes out there to now about average or slightly above average weight. And this was certainly an improvement. You get a lighter, faster, more flexible shoe. We'll get into the materials later. Traction actually kind of surprised me. This herringbone outsole is pretty squeaky. Strong and consistent grip. On the AE1 low, I just never got this type of traction performance out of it. Nothing to worry about here. You'll be good to go, even on a dusty floor. I'm not too sure about outdoor use. Probably not a great idea because the rubber feels quite soft in hand. So best off being consumed indoors. For indoors, this will be excellent in getting you to a hard stop. With the fit, I'll jump straight into my verdict. Half size down. AE1, the original mid-top, runs true to size. AE1 low, half size down was a must. And even after sizing down, I still had heel slippage. AE2, just consider sizing down please, or at least give that option a try in person to see for yourself. I hope my point makes sense. The amount of space around the ankle area, I'd be scared if I went true to size or size down. Once it opens up more room inside, that ruins the whole experience. On a lot of Adidas basketball shoes, I'm pretty firm on my sizing decision. I end up sizing down more often than not. Width is decent, should be okay for wide footers, more forgiving than the AE1 low. I remember some people thought the toe box on the AE1 mid-top was pretty shallow, too much empty space inside, and fit was all over the place with the low top. But once again, my recommendation, half size down. If you wear a size 11 in your Nike basketball shoes, go for a 10.5. Size 9.5 in Nike, go for a 9 in the AE2. Material, the most important takeaway, this is a more flexible upper that shredded off a layer to lose some weight. I thought this textile side paneling feels cheaper in quality. It does make sense because weight loss should have been the priority on their agenda, and they did it. Very much the same as the one in the toe box. The way it is here on the 2, with the upper, I'll take it. Breathability is also a tiny bit more ideal this time, so the less the better in this case. One last complaint, these laces are way too long. You get an extra set of laces for this lounge colorway. Both pairs are super long. I either had to tuck them in while I played in them or tied an extra loop. Double loop was the best solution. Yeah, a little bit annoying, these laces. Overall, I personally give this an A+. Doesn't quite reach the S tier status. Thank goodness they reduced the weight, because it was getting out of control on the AE1, both the mid-top and the low-top. Traction is nice, cushion is fine, comfort and fit were trending toward the normal end, and at the very least, I wasn't having that heel slippage issue on the AE1 low, which was certainly a deal breaker. Does this beat their down issue 7? I don't think so. The down issues are just better across the board. As simple as that. But as always, let me know what you think about the AE2 down in the comments. Is this something that you expected something that gets you excited, or something that you're not so interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.